Night Live out here looking at the snow where I live, Northeast New England. It's about 10 o'clock this evening. We've already got about 6 inches, 7 inches already, part of the blizzard warning they're talking about. If you're in New England, they're about, this is the perfect time to start a business. Perfect time. Your neighbors need help. Some of them are older. The elderly need help. The storefront owners need help. Get your shovel out. Make your business today. Because even if you get one person, that could lead to two. If you know somebody who got a printer that can make you a quick flyer with your name on it, do your best. Give your best service, and people will hire you. So you can open a business and start a business right with God's nature, right with the snow. So you can't say you don't have the money, the means, borrow a shovel, pay somebody to borrow a shovel. Shovels maybe $10, $20. Pay somebody a fee for the day for their shovels. Sometimes people have extra. Start a business. If you could get one client, depends on the size, do an assessment. Don't go crazy, $50. It depends on if it's going to be $50 worth of snow and you're going to hang in there until the project is done. So just in a spirit of encouragement, it's snowing in the Northeast. This is the perfect time. I saw in the distance, way out there, you could see. I saw people starting to have their lights on. This is the only car I've seen since I've been out, 2 cars now. And look at that person driving that fast. Ridiculous. But anyway, if you have those snow tires or your tires are good, but you can earn some money starting a business right with what you have. My brothers and I, we used to do it from little. And we would team up together, get your friends. Those who are trustworthy. Don't bring anybody you can't trust because you're talking about other people's properties. So look around, pick up that shovel, team up. Moms, if you're young enough, you're strengthened, help your neighbors, shovel out their cars, team up, earn some extra money, $10, $20 to take and shovel them out. And they might say, that's all I have. Be willing to take it. You're helping, you're being a blessing to someone who needs to make some money, take care, get some Pampers, baby food, snacks for the kids. Create a job, create a work, create a business that you can then change from season to season and to help. And people will pay you for it. And then if they have sometimes things around the house that you could do, sweep down, clean the trash cans and things like that, you know what? You don't have to be without. Get those kids off those video games during this weather. You know, for those who are have the kids at home, those teenagers, get those boys, get those girls up, bundle them up. Me and my brothers, we used to go through tons of our socks and stuff. You know, we didn't have a lot of gloves and stuff, but we would be out there in this weather earning our money. And when it snowed, we could have something to show for it. So you need gas money. There's another reason to get up, move out, cut the snow. I'll be out here earlier in the morning, cutting the snow because it's supposed to snow till like 10. Like I said, there's already 6 inches, at least 6 inches on top of the cars already. Driveway's blocked over here. I got one vehicle there, one vehicle over here in front of the driveway. That part doesn't have to be shoveled. So once I get the little snowplow electric, I haven't used it before, but once I get it out, then I can go ahead and back this up and that part will be shoveled already. Use wisdom. Make your work easier for you. But definitely go ahead and start those businesses. If your name is Kim or if your name is Fred, Fred's snow plowing business, Fred's snow service, lawn service, and go with it. You know, I had a baby brother, and he had gotten injured and ended up coming out of work, and he started his own lawn care business. From lawn care, he went to helping people move, and he ended up at one of the Ivy League universities up here and he was moving the professors and the different businesses and law firms, and he was so trustworthy. They were giving him the key to, I'm talking about $1 million properties that he would go in with his team and knock it out, and he earned his money. You know, the only thing that saddened me is that he didn't license it, but then at the end I found out why. You know, and I could have brought him and taught him how to go around that and, you know, work through it. So you can start a business with just with what you have. The snow, that shovel, don't be afraid to use it and earn your money. You don't have to be without. You don't have to be without. Every season, God has something in there that you can do. All right, be encouraged. This is Fern. Look for me. I'm going to be posting some more. I'm really trying to get this Zoom up so I can do some community classes, support systems if you have questions. And I'm more so in the small business realm right now, reselling, vending, 25 plus years of street vending, and 20 years of doing crafts and things like that, bazaars, tag sales. So you can come and sit and talk and chat and get some information. I know you want to move forward. For those who want to move forward and go forth and do their thing and grow and develop and, be all that God made you to be. You don't have to be stuck. God will make a way out of no way. Sometimes you just need the knowledge. And knowledge is the willingness to get up. You could do it. I remember when the Lord was telling me about the gift wrap paper business. I design custom gift wrap. That's another business I have. And he was telling me that I could do it. And I was like, when the woman of God was telling me, I was like, really? Like, yeah, I could. And so I went and I began to go to the library, and I would sit down and I would learn how to do the one of the computer apps and stuff like that. I don't have the name on the top of my head, but I started and I learned designing. So, I have a gift wrapping, custom gift wrapping business that I do. So if you're interested in doing anything like that, we can do a consultation and, 30-minute discovery call to see if we can work together. So I don't care what position you're in. There's some gift that God has placed within you that you can do and start little, you build big. Start with the first sale, and you go to the next sale and see, how that works out for you and stuff like that. But be encouraged. Don't not be encouraged. Be encouraged. Tell yourself, I'm going to be encouraged. I'm going to get up and I'm going to start one customer at a time. And I'm going to build me for my son. Moms, you might have to get out there with your sons and learn to shovel. And there's a way and there's a technique that I've developed over the years for shoveling and stuff. I've been using it for many years. And I have a technique of how to properly shovel so you can not be all tired and out of breath, but you can actually move that snow and move a good amount of snow in a little amount of time. So enjoy this weather if you're in the Northeast. If you're not and you're around the world, the globe, in Florida, this is what it's looking like. A lot of times this fine snow like this, not the big flakes, this fine snow will lay more snow than those big flakes. So this is going to be a pretty heavy snow. When you have a blizzard condition, this is blizzard condition we're in, it tends to be heavier. But if you could catch it, usually by now I'd be out here already. I'm older, so it's just taking a moment for me to get it together and be out there. But, cut that snow. Don't wait until it's finished snowing. You do it in layers. 3 or 4 inches, bam, knock it out. Go back in the house for some hours. You go back out, fathers, teach your sons how to shovel. They say, oh, well, they should know how to shovel. You know what? Kids, they don't think like we think. They don't think like the years of old. You got a nice wind coming through right now. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but got a nice wind coming through right now with that fine snow. That's what this is right now, fine snow. So be encouraged. I'm going to come back with you and go over some more shoveling and starting that business that you can do and earn your own money. Eventually maybe you might want to get off of that 9 to 5 or get that, build your part-time business and have a part-time and a full-time, doing it yourself, doing it on the side. All right, this is Fern from FML Diversify. I will chat with you later, and you have a good, safe, keep warm evening. Talk to you later. This is Fern from FML Diversify. Be well.